Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives.
You know, we always say whenever
we are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video.
Members of this audience and Jamaicans who are in Jamaica and in the diaspora, if you see this man, just call the nearest police station and let them know that this man is wanted by the NYPD. If he's in Jamaica, call the police. Those of you I know that Jamaican people, some of you who are very patriotic and some are transactional, in which if there's nothing, if what's in it for me. But when we say what's in it for me, wondering if there's a reward because it's America. And people feel like in America, money grow on tree. So if there's anything, if there's any reward or anything like that, later on we'll let you guys know. But just in case, if you see this man, please find it in your heart to report him to the police and let them, as you look, there's a big scar on the left side of his face. His name is Javon Pinnock, and he's wanted for the murder of Javon Jamison. Yes, he's one of the men who killed him, and you saw the video. So, we're appealing to you. We're appealing to the better part of you as a Jamaican, or wherever you are. Anywhere you see this man, just remember that he's wanted. And those of you who harbor this man, shame on you. We know that Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. We as Jamaicans, we were nurtured, cultured, socialized and domesticated since 1972 to be criminal-minded people. That's why most Jamaicans hate police, because this is something that they have used. The music, and it started from 1972. I don't care if no one vexed by a white man named Michael Manley, who never meant black people any good. The only thing that they have given us is the gangs. Yet, only thing that black people want in Jamaica are gangs, and gangs are destructive that kill people. And we see that that's all Jamaicans want. They want to be dons and want to be gangs to control other people's life. They don't want to have any business, any factories or anything like that, as other race of people in Jamaica have. In Jamaica, you don't have any Chinese gang, you don't have any Indian gang, you don't have no white gang, you don't have no Lebanese gang, you don't have no Arab gangs. It's just black people have gangs. And that's all they impart to us, criminality. So criminals, especially those who claim to be bad men, gangsters, killers, or top shotter, are not heroes. They are parasites, preying on the very communities that they should be protecting and uplifting. These individuals thrive on fear, relying on law-abiding citizens to cower in silence so they can continue to violate the rights of others. If you respect your mother, your father, your siblings, cousins, or friend, then you know deep down that you would never want someone to take their lives or deprive them of their rights. So why then do we as a society allow these murderers to be revered, praised and celebrated in a music, and them tell you much man kill and all them things? They're murderer, Just like how we have a guy that we have three corrupt, and I hope the American government take away them view, three corrupt judge who allegedly collect 500,000 US from drug dealers and release the most evil, murderous Jamaican artist, Vibes Cartel, Adidja Palmer, 500,000 US. And then they parade him in the national arena as a hero. A man that commit how much murder, responsible for the killing of over 100 Jamaicans. It is utter madness to elevate those who destroy lives and contribute nothing but suffering. These so-called bad men expect their own rights to be protected, yet they have no regards for the rights of others. This hypocrisy must end. as a people, regardless of our race, skin color, or background, there should be no space in our hearts or mind to support or glorify criminals. None. These individuals are nothing more than cowards who disguise themselves as powerful, but in reality they feed on the weak. We're tired of them, man. That's why we at the Jamaica Young Police and we speak every day. We're the biggest informer. So we want if inform pan Javan Pinnock called anywhere hey, we know Jamaicans in the car 3 years, them have this old murderer boy. Yeah, we killed the woman and her baby in Florida. 3 years in a New Jersey. And all because the reason why them giving me now because the boy beats up him woman. So you must most time is anytime these murderers turn upon the same people who protect them, that's how them give them up. We don't want to reach that because maybe the same boy who you protect Javan Pinnock might kill you. You might never get the chance to call the police. So stop protect them. Stop protect criminals. Criminals must have shown when I was growing up, in the 70s, if a man even box a woman and go to jail, eventually him have to move out of the community because nobody would speak to him. Is 1972, is that man named Michael Manley, along with the artists them in the music industry, normalize criminality and tell us say informer for dead. No, we want to turn it around and say informer for live and gunman for dead. We can't want back our country and want it back. Or we are promote something that violate other people's rights, but we want our rights to be protected. That make sense to me. So the real heroes in our society are the police officers and military members who put their lives on the line every day to protect us. They are the ones who stand behind chaos and order, ensuring that we can live in safety. But as Jamaicans, them teach we, man, Babylon police are evil, and them teach we all of that from little, from embedded it in a Jamaica. Police are your enemy, and you have to talk to police. So who you have to talk to? Who will maintain law and order? See them have we as some idiots as a people, and I keep destroying because them want to destroy each other. I don't feel like say, oh, boy, them on the tough, tough what? And most of the time them time for God, them ball like baby, them don't want for God to depart lunch. These people don't deserve no our respect. None. No respect and admiration. Not the criminals who wreak havoc in our communities. So as a former member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, I speak from experience. I have seen firsthand the destruction these criminals cause, and I refuse to be silent. I cannot be bought. I am proud to be one of the biggest informers on YouTube and in America, and I wear that label with a pride. Being an informer, someone who speaks up and exposes wrongdoing, should never be a source of shame. In fact, it is a responsibility we must all embrace it if we want to reclaim our communities from grip of violence and lawlessness. For too long, corrupt dancehall and reggae artists have glorified violence, promoting a culture of death and destruction that has devastated our people. It's time to say enough is enough. We must reject this poisonous narrative and instead celebrate those who truly contributed to the betterment of our society. The days of fearing the label informer for dead are over. It's time to speak out, to stand up for justice and support law-abiding citizens who make up the backbone of our communities. We must take a stand against those who would tear us down and strip us of our rights and dignity. Every time we allow a criminal to be celebrated, we spit on the graves of their victims and betray the principles of justice and decency. So when a guy like Al Sprague Benz there, and the fake Rasta, they want to kill how much Jamaican people and live in a South Florida, and say, "I want to kill me, because me chat me an informer and threaten Everton Blender and him wife, and them afraid to report him to the police. And then him come and again interview with Ugly Son, but afraid to call the man name, because the man threaten say, man, kill him, just because him do some jingles to the Jamaica Young Police channel, because of the message that we are sent to the people. Oh, we reach a point there. And them now, I come out now and I say, A lie them I tell. If you're a criminal, you're supposed to be proud to be make everybody know say you're a criminal. We know how much people you kill. You kill all Jack Scorpio. We're tired of these people. These people are parasites. It's time for us to take it back. Take back Jamaica and the streets and this Jamaican culture of exporting criminality to other jurisdictions in our world. The truth is that there's no strength in being a killer. None. Real strength lies in protecting others, in standing up for what is right, and ensure that justice prevails. It's time to stop idolizing criminals and to start uplifting the true heroes amongst us, the men and women who fight every day to keep us safe. Only then we can build a society where respect, empathy, and dignity are standard by which we live. So as we continue the journey, because I will tell you, over a year, if you're not learning anything, you're at the wrong channel. I just saw it go, we know in the sensational thing. Forget views, we know that. So we are beg again, Jamaicans at home and abroad, please, I am begging you to cut out the informer for dead culture, because it has been destroying us as a people and emboldening others to violate human rights while they demand their own human rights be protected. Please inform, snitch, push out this corrosion, this corrobunkus, cowardly, dirty bungle and corrobunkus. Jamaican Javon Pinnock is wanted for murder of Javon Jamison. Yeah, man. It's more than a year that he has killed this man and on the run. On April 8th, 2023. That's last year. It's going to, April coming. I want 18 months now, since him killed Javon Jamison, fatally shot him outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in Queens, New York. Surveillance footage show Christopher King, 31, entering the Pure Lounge shortly before the murder, followed by Javon Pinnock, 32, who bounced initially turned away for carrying a gun. So him did have a gun, and them turned him away. So why the bouncer them never call the police? Because in New York it's illegal if you have a gun. Because we know say him not on a permit. Them turning him away. After Jamison left the club at about 2:06 a.m., there was a brief verbal confrontation, after which Pinnock pulled a gun from his sweatshirt and shot Jamison in the face. King and Pinnock then chased Jamison, shooting him as he attempted to flee. The attack on Jamison was from North Lauderdale, Florida, involved a total of 13 bullets fired by King and Pinnock. So it was a kill. Them definitely say, we are kill a boy, And because them are depend on the silence of the Jamaican community in America and even in Jamaica, if you don't give them up, because informer for dead. Remember, say Javon Jamison have a mother, him have girlfriend, him have people who love him. What about his rights? What about his rights? You saw them chase him, and you see the video, how them chase him and shoot him. Christopher King from Long Island was arrested in Georgia on August 16th and charged with murder. So you so bad on them thing there, and them a run. They want to kill people, but they don't want to go to jail. So he's currently, he's in jail, and Javon Pinnock is at large. So the NYPD, them release a mugshot of Pinnock, and is seeking the whereabouts of Pinnock. Pinnock is described as a black male, approximately 5 feet 10, 220 pounds, with a scar on the left cheek. In a Jamaican term, where I say left, Jamaica, although a cheek, Jamaica said jaw, the left side of him jaw, left side of his face. He was last seen driving towards Long Island after the shooting. So the NYPD urges anyone with information to contact NYPD NYPD Crime Stoppers, assuring confidentiality for all informants. So if you found this insightful, please consider following. So on September 1st, 2023, Queen's District Attorney Melinda Katz announced that Christopher King was arraigned on an indictment charging him with murder in connection with the April shooting. Death of 23-year-old Javon Jamison outside the Pure Lounge nightclub in St. Albans district. That's in Queens. Attorney Katz says, more senseless gun violence, more tragedy, another young life cut short. It is why we cannot relent in our fight against illegal guns, and why we must continue to do all that we can to get lethal firearm and criminals who use them off the streets. And when you need for the for make sure that you hold a man with an illegal gun with life imprisonment, there's too much leniency for criminals in New York, and Jamaicans know that. You have two Jamaicans when commit a quadruple murder and them get deported. Or if you kill 4 people and you know do like 20 years and then you're gone, you're out there live. No man, a man is supposed to kill nobody, and for you take a life, you're supposed to lose your freedom. New York is too lenient when it comes on to crime and criminality. And guess what a big excuse? Oh, them black. So me black and me now commit crime. At the same system incentivize these black people to come to America, come commit crime. That's why most of them just like Florida. Because Florida give them, the arm upon them and give them a death penalty. That's why we always tell the governor, hang them, because them not no respect for life. Because this is something that has been imparted to us. A system, a government. When I was growing up in the 70s, my mother never will listen to JBC. She said if you want to become a criminal, you listen to JBC. So them cut the string so you could not change the band on the radio. So we only listen to RGR. Only 2 of us less from my age group. So more or less a JBC them listen to. Because JBC encourage them to be criminals and blame the police. Jamaica is the only place where you have where the media house them. I police are enemy. So Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. Most people don't like when I say that because I speak the truth. And them say me bash Jamaica, me I tell you the truth. The 63 people them what we have in the parliament down there are people them enable criminals. Jamaica is a criminal paradise. Jamaica is the only place when a man wanted worldwide, you will find him in Jamaica. Because Jamaica is an island where criminals are lauded, revered, and celebrated. You don't want nothing more than the other day. Less than a month ago, you see them, you see them parade in a national arena. That's a symbol, of independence in a national arena where them have a convicted murderer, Adidja Palmer, Vibes Cartel. Then you have twice convicted court dealer, Isaac Buchanan. Then you have a convicted court dealer, Courtney Samuels, aka Stammer. Him did in a New York jail up there too. And these are the people that must show the youths in Jamaica say, hey look, this is what we want to do. And that's what we are trying to stop right here. And them hate for that. Them put on all kind of label and lie upon we. But we still continue the journey because we love Jamaica. Because we want Jamaica to come back to at least the 1980s and time you are criminal, people shun you. Even in the 70s and the 90s, then it's rev up. So it is why we must continue the fight against these criminals. We must not, there's no space for them, no room for them to be around us. So King, 31-year-old of Sussex Road in Elmont, was arraigned on an indictment charging with the murder in the 2nd degree, 2 counts of criminal conspiracy, possession of weapon in the 2nd degree, and reckless endangerment in the 1st degree. Supreme Court Justice Brona de Base ordered him to return to court on October 4th. If convicted, King faces 25 years to life in prison. He's accused of acting with an accomplice. So what them can try this guy in absentia too. So as them hold him go straight to prison. Because once you try them in absentia, you know, if you run away from where you live, them say, no, say, boy, guilty conscience. So you try them in absentia. So as them hold him straight to prison, him now no appeal for go. Because all of the appeal time exhaust. You know, so you wanted, so you try to play the system. Try them in absentia. So in time them get old, them just straight to prison. And by the time when them get old, them not even have no chance to appeal because the time from the conviction, they weren't there to appeal it. And you run away, you know. You know, if you innocent, you understand? So the world have to operate for make the communities them safe. So according to charges on April 8th at approximately 1:56 a.m., King and a companion entered the Pure Lounge at 126 to 19 Merritt Boulevard. Video surveillance shows that King was frisked and allowed to enter the club. The second man was frisked by security and turned away after guards discovered he had a gun. He left briefly, then returned and was searched a second time and allowed entry into the club. At approximately 2:06, Jamaican of North Lauderdale, Florida, exited Pure Lounge and walked approximately 20 feet to the intersection of Merritt Boulevard and Silova Avenue. King and the second man exited nightclub shortly afterward, following Jamaican to the intersection. Video surveillance show that King walked to the middle of Silova Avenue and took a gun from his clothing. The second man then briefly exchanged words with Jamaican, pulled a gun from his sweatshirt, pointed at Jamison's face and fired. Yeah, man, him say what? You know, him say, P-hole, you know, who me. That's what him say. You understand? Yeah. Jamison ran around the corner while the two men chased him, each firing numerous times. Jamison fell to the ground after sustaining multiple gunshot wounds. King's companion walked up to Jamison and fired shots as he stood over the wounded man. He then walked away, stopped and returned to fire several more rounds into Jamison. After both men fired a combine of 20 rounds, they ran to the corner of 177th Street and 129th Avenue, entered a parked BMW sedan and drove away. But what these dummies never know on them things is that we in an era of technology. So you get caught easy. But them no care. Because guess what? The man say, you know, they're black. As if, you understand? Yeah. And then my find excuse, they're black and, as black people, they've been traumatized and been through, hey, look here. Them think they're just garbage. I excuse that all of we as black people have been through all kind of things. And my ancestor is me. And I am my ancestor. Me not make no excuse to want me in I pass and I talk about traumatic this and traumatic that. That no give you no reason for killing nobody. I walk till you start them talk there. You, all right. Boy, he doesn't have any food. Hey, look here. So that you're right for killing somebody. I saw them stay. So Jamison was taken to local hospital where he died, having sustained 4 gunshots to the abdomen, 2 to the head, and 1 to the face, 1 to the upper chest, 1 to the arm, and 4 to the back. So him run and him shoot him, a coward that, So at an address for King is Hempstead, where a search warrant was executed, police found the BMW in which the 2 men had driven away from the crime scene. King was arrested in Georgia on August 16 and extradited to New York. Assistant District Attorney Ryan Nicholson of the District Attorney's Homicide Bureau is prosecuting the case with the assistant of Assistant District Attorney Jagnor Lally under the supervision of Assistant District Attorney John W. Kosingsi. Bureau Chief Peter J. McCormack III, and Senior Deputy Bureau Chief and Karen Ross, Deputy Bureau Chief, and under the overall supervision of Executive Assistant District Attorney for Major Crime, Sean Clark. Police have identified and are seeking the second man wanted in connection with the St. Albans murder of North Lauderdale, Florida man who was shot in the face outside the nightclub on April 8. Javon Pinnock, 32, described as approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall, 220 pounds, and has a scar on the left cheek, police said. Christopher King, 31, of Elmont, is the other individual allegedly to be involved in the crime and was charged with murder, criminal possession of a weapon, and reckless endangerment on August 30th, according to the NYPD. So on the morning in question, King entered the Pure Lounge at 126 and 19 Merritt Boulevard at approximately 1:56 a.m. So these men, apparently them know Jamison, them know Marlon Pelper's son, and them have some conversation. And based on one and two little things, we know that there were text message on his WhatsApp phone. So we appeal to the mother, yes, if you have him phone, turn it over to the NYPD so that them can get information from the phone to find out who are these people that he was communicating in the WhatsApp group. Who him buy drugs from or who him take drugs from on consignment. Because of that unravel all of the thing. And then the police them were able to find the real perpetrator behind it. Because we know 9 out of 10 times, we know so the trigger man them, the men them who pull the trigger and kill him, they are just the foot soldier. They were instructed by someone to do it. Because it's a drug business. So we appeal to the mother. Yes, we appeal to you for contact Detective O'Connor. Or contact Jamaica Young Police Channel. And then we put you on to the NYPD. We're tired of the criminals, them man. They are parasites. So as we tell you now, so September 1st, them, King, yeah man, he was arrested and charged. And, the district attorney, yeah man, them charge him with the murder of this man. But the aftermath and arrest, Javon Jefferson, the man succumbed to him injuries. This is a life, The murder of Javon Jefferson highlights a recurring pattern of violent gun crime that has become all too familiar in major US cities. Especially the perpetrators are majority black people. How we reach a point there? If we have a disagreement with a fee, so we can talk it out. We feel say boy I kill if we kill somebody. What is wrong? What kind of water we are drink? Why we don't love each other? Why we hate each other? Why we want to kill each other? Why we feel taking a life? That make us a man. If you love your life, you're gonna love another man's life. That's why I says, even Stevens, if you take a man's life, you're supposed to be taken too. Because you rob that family. You create problem, chaos, pain, heartache to the communities when you do that. Them shoot this man at close range. Them shot him at close range and then pursue him. His assailants who show no hesitation in firing repeatedly at their victim. The fact that these men fire 20 shots, even as Jamison lay helpless on the ground, is a chilling testament to the ruthlessness of the perpetrator. We need Pinocchio off our street, man. We need this big fat face, big frog face boy off our street. Yeah, man. Him love him want look here. Him love jail because him a rear admiral, yeah. Him want to be in a jail with other men. When him wake up, that's if him soldier or work, yeah, him a press it and him go in ground span a man. Yeah, man, send him go to jail because that's where him belong. The use of firearm in this attack underscore the ongoing battle that law enforcement agency and district attorneys across the country in America in curbing gun crime. District Attorney Melinda Katz comments reflect the broader effort to address illegal firearms and ensure that more responsible for such acts are brought to justice. This case also illustrates the importance of surveillance footage in capturing crucial evidence, which will likely play a pivotal role in securing conviction. You notice the police them get the recording, and you notice the person who provide the recording. No one threatened to kill them. And unlike Jamaica, you have your thing set up and it connected with the authority, with the Jamaican eye, and you commit crime and it's released. Well, you're threatening the person who have it on them house, inform of it dead. No, that's why we say. And it is so sad that even right now, in a 2024, November 3rd, we have Jamaicans who wanted to murder in New York, them walk the streets freely. That couldn't happen in England. In England, we tell us at times, them have immigration raid where them lock down the street and buses and all of them things there, you understand? So I saw them catch them. America need to do that, man. America cannot become the criminal's paradise. So them are wait until some big terrorist or something come through the border. Them have to do something about it, man. This is madness. And the Jamaicans, them take advantage of the situation. Every time a man wanted him find himself in America, a man killed 5 people. He was there in Jamaica and end up in a New York already. New York, come on a boat, reach a New York, Mexico, come through the border. Man escape from jail in Jamaica, kill 5 people and reach America. America become the haven now for people who wanted. So this case serve as a reminder of the devastating impact of gun violence that can have on families and communities. Jemison was just 23 years old with a life ahead of him. Yet his death is now another statistic in the ongoing epidemic of gun violence and homicides in the United States. So the same culture from Jamaica imported to America. And when I tell people that Jamaica is a criminal's part, them think a joke. At one point in time, yeah man, Gully man Posse, them take over a building in a Brooklyn, kill the owner for 10 years. And them control the entire building. 10 years in America. And I collect all rent from people and them no own property. That's the form of terrorism and criminality them export to other people's country. These are things where we want to stop. The Jamaican government, even to this day, people are convicted of violent crime. They might clean them fingerprint record and send them to other country to commit more crimes. You can't. In Jamaica, you can't even trust the lawyer because you don't even know if the lawyer is a criminal, a convicted criminal. And then them clean up him record and say, oh, second chance. And put criminal in a bigger position at Jamaica. So as the legal proceedings move forward, the Queen's District Attorney Office is sending a clear message. Those who commit such heinous acts will face the full weight of the justice system. New York is too lenient towards criminals, to killers. Them need, yeah man. I don't know what kind of water the people them drink up there and all of these things. But Jamaican criminals, you don't say, them know them know to skirt the law, you know. That's all them do, is study how to break the law. Them not study how to be a law-abiding citizen. Because that's not something rewarding. In a Jamaica, nobody no big you up when you no go to jail. You have to go to jail and kill people where people have respect for you. You never see nothing like that. But that's not respect. Respect is something we come and you're a law-abiding citizen and you do the right thing. Is that who's right? But what is right? So the case also raising question about the nightclub security protocols. Though the security team at Pure Lounge initially prevented King companion at a Pinnock from entering with a gun, the fact that he was later able to re-enter after a second search showed the security measures was ultimately breached. This failure highlights the need for stricter enforcement and vigilance when it comes to preventing weapons from entering public venues, where disputes can quickly escalate into deadly encounters. But hey, boy, I tell us all, hey, boy, New York, I'm one place and all them things. We say the black man has me, the man that he have no shame rasta. Oh, you know, and the man was a police officer. As a police officer, you know, everything with him, why may I tell it? I don't know them people, and guess what? The arm is black. Wow. You know, make excuse and them thing there. We man as people, as black people, we have to change. We have to change more. This mindset of criminality and, you know, who is right. And who is right, man, is what is right. So as this case unfolds in court, it will be closely watched, not just for its legal implication, but for what it says about the broader fight against gun violence and the culture of retribution that often fuels such crimes. So as we tell you, we appeal to Javon Jemison mother. Yeah, man, reach out to the NYPD detective them. Them need a phone for your son, because it have critical information about the WhatsApp group, the things that he was posting about the drug dealer that him took drug man consignment, and then them be able to reach the mastermind. Pinnock, we beg all of the people them in the diaspora and Jamaica, if you see this man, call the nearest police station, make them know say him wanted for murder, for kill a 23-year-old man. There is this man is supposed to put on a pedestal for kill people. That's something that them that impart to us for make us feel like killing people is normal thing. That is not normal. If you respect your life, you don't want nobody to take your life. So why you want to take somebody's life without justification? That's why them not like yours truly. I mean, me not stop talk. Me a informer. Me a snitch. Me a rat. Me not stop. And that's why I say, oh man, for say I'm a police. I say man no informer. You know, see, you're wrong job. Look here, man. Jamaican people in the diaspora in Jamaica, please, I am begging you for inform on this big fat face. Boy, I mean, all corals now, corobunkers, dirty bungle. You man, inform on him, man. Make the family get some closure. We see it on the video, them chase the youth and kill him. It don't matter how way me not do. If him take drugs on them and hold them, that not give them no justification for murder him. We don't believe in about no streets. And boy, the street talk what? A madness. And normalize. And I give excuse to people for kill other people. Why I'm telling them kill someone for you? Just think about that. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica, Young Police Channel. Out.